In the endless theater of modern warfare, where information moves faster than bullets, a new breed of air power defines supremacy. It's not just another fighter jet, it's the symbol of digital age dominance. The F-35 Lightning II, engineered by Lockheed Martin, isn't designed to fight fair. It's designed to ensure the enemy never even knows it was there. From the frozen runways of Alaska to the decks of carriers in the Pacific, this fifth-generation stealth fighter fuses intelligence, speed, and precision. In a single mission, it can strike, spy, and survive, rewriting the laws of aerial combat. As nations race to control the skies of the future, one question echoes through every defense briefing room. Can anyone truly challenge the F-35? The F-35's story began not in battle, but on paper. A challenge set by the Pentagon in the 1990s to create one aircraft capable of doing the job of many. The Joint Strike Fighter program aimed to replace a fleet, the F-16, A-10, AV-8B Harrier, and even the F/A-18. It was an audacious dream, a single platform adaptable to the Air Force, Navy, and Marines. Billions were invested. Prototypes clashed in trials that would determine the future of American air dominance. And when Lockheed Martin's X-35 outperformed its rival in vertical takeoff, stealth, and range, a new legend was born. But success carried weight. The world expected nothing less than perfection. And perfection comes at a cost measured in years and billions. In modern warfare, survival isn't about armor, it's about invisibility. The F-35's faceted skin and radar-absorbing materials make it nearly impossible to detect. Every rivet, every angle is shaped to scatter radar waves away, not back. Beneath its matte titanium surface lies a sensor web capable of mapping threats long before the enemy sees a blip. The jet's distributed aperture system lets pilots see in every direction, a sphere of digital vision unmatched in combat aviation. To strike first, you must first be unseen, and that is the F-35's greatest weapon. At the heart of the Lightning II roars the Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, the most powerful fighter jet engine ever built. Capable of generating 43,000 pounds of thrust, it hurls the aircraft past Mach 1.6 while maintaining stealth integrity. In the F-35B variant, thrust vectoring allows vertical landings, a feat of physics once thought impossible in a stealth airframe. Engineers describe it as controlled chaos, 1,000 calculations every second, balancing heat, weight, and lift. This is what separates advanced war weapons from yesterday's fighters. Raw force fused with digital control, turning pilots into extensions of the machine. The F-35 isn't just a jet, it's a flying command center. Its mission computers process 8 million lines of code, integrating radar, targeting, and electronic warfare into a single interface. Pilots call it sensor fusion. One view, total awareness. In coordinated combat operations, the F-35 becomes the silent quarterback, feeding real-time data to drones, ships, and ground forces. It transforms battlefield strategy, not by firepower alone, but by information dominance. In an age where wars are won by those who know first, the Lightning II stands as the ultimate intelligence weapon of modern warfare. In the digital age of air combat, victory no longer belongs to the one who turns faster. It belongs to the one who knows faster. The F-35's radar, the AN/APG-81 AESA system, scans the horizon like a living organism, tracking dozens of enemy aircraft and surface targets simultaneously. While older fighters rely on pilot instinct, the F-35 relies on pure information advantage. In simulated dogfights, it often kills opponents before they even realize they've been locked on. That's not arrogance. It's the mathematical precision of modern warfare. Every move, every missile, calculated by sensors and algorithms trained to win. The F-35 pilot doesn't just fly, they merge with the machine. The jet's cutting-edge helmet, worth over $400,000, projects every piece of data directly onto the visor. It allows the pilot to look through the aircraft itself. The fuselage turns transparent. In high-stakes combat operations, this augmented reality interface transforms the pilot into a living sensor, a human core within a digital shell. They no longer rely on dials or gauges. Instead, every decision, from targeting to defense, happens in fractions of a second. Warfare has evolved. The pilot's awareness now extends beyond the horizon, connected through data links to satellites and command centers continents away. The F-35 isn't just America's jet, it's a symbol of allied power. 8 partner nations joined the program, sharing costs, technology, and intelligence. From the United Kingdom to Italy, Japan to Israel, this aircraft has become a bridge of cooperation across the defense world. Each country customizes the Lightning II for its needs, from short-deck carrier landings to long-range strike missions. And while critics question its price, allies know that no other platform offers this level of integration and interoperability. The F-35 has redefined what it means to fight together. One aircraft, many flags, united in purpose. Before the pilot ever touches an F-35, they master it in the digital world. Inside immersive simulators, every switch, sound, and response is replicated with frightening precision. These training environments are more than practice, they're battle rehearsal. Every maneuver recorded, every mistake corrected by artificial intelligence. The result? Pilots enter the cockpit already veterans of hundreds of virtual missions. By the time they take flight, their reflexes and instincts are sharpened for real-world combat operations. This is the future of readiness. Data, precision, and repetition without risk. For years, critics claimed the F-35 was untested, a paper dragon. That changed when the jet entered combat for the first time. In 2018, Israeli F-35s executed precision strikes deep inside enemy territory without being detected. Later, U.S. Marines and Air Force units followed, proving that stealth and precision could coexist in the chaos of real warfare. The Lightning II is no longer just a concept. It's a combat-tested symbol of air dominance. From Middle Eastern skies to Pacific patrols, it continues to define the standard of 21st century air power. When radar screens light up, the F-35 is already gone. It doesn't duel in open air, it hunts from the shadows. Stealth isn't a mode for the Lightning II, it's a constant state of existence. In combat operations, its radar cross-section is smaller than a golf ball. Surface-to-air missile sights and enemy radars can't lock on in time. The aircraft's heat signature fades into background noise, leaving adversaries blind and disoriented. In the invisible battlefield of modern warfare, the F-35 doesn't need to shout. It whispers and wins. Beyond missiles and guns, the F-35 carries a weapon far more dangerous: information warfare. Its electronic suite can jam, deceive, and disrupt enemy defenses without ever firing a shot. Using advanced electronic countermeasures, it blinds radar systems, spoofs missile locks, and creates phantom signatures in enemy sensors. In the age of digital conflict, this kind of warfare defines control. The Lightning II doesn't just dominate the airspace, it dominates the electromagnetic spectrum. Every era has its duel. The F-22 once faced no equal, but the F-35's challenge is global. Across the Pacific, the Chinese J-20 stealth fighter emerges. In Russia, the Su-57 prowls the horizon. Each claims next-generation status. Each seeks to challenge the Lightning II's reign. Yet, analysts agree, The F-35's strength isn't raw speed or agility, it's integration. While rivals focus on airframes and thrust, the Lightning II builds an empire of connectivity. Allies, satellites, drones, and ships all linked in one digital web. In this new era of air dominance, the winner won't be the fastest, it will be the smartest.
Beneath the glamour of flight lies the machine's lifeblood, maintenance. The F-35's advanced self-diagnostic system, called ALICE, monitors every bolt, wire, and sensor during flight. This digital maintenance intelligence allows crews to predict issues before they occur. It's a revolution in readiness. Fewer breakdowns, faster deployment, and constant availability. Critics call it complex. Engineers call it evolution. In an era where downtime can decide wars, predictive maintenance becomes a weapon of its own.
The F-35 isn't just a plane, it's a strategy. Across NATO and allied bases, fleets of Lightning IIs act as forward sensors, relaying data across continents. Together, they form a global early warning web, a digital shield against any threat. The aircraft's networked presence ensures that the moment a hostile radar blinks on in Eastern Europe or the Pacific, someone sees it instantly. For the United States and its allies, this is deterrence in motion, power projected not through intimidation, but through unblinking awareness. On the battlefield, fear is as real as any missile. When an enemy knows the F-35 is overhead but can't see or track it, panic sets in. That's psychological warfare, the weapon you never see coming. Pilots describe moments where hostile radar operators abandon their screens, unable to comprehend what's happening. The F-35's presence alone reshapes tactics. Enemies are forced to defend, never attack. This invisible pressure, the knowledge that at any second, from anywhere a strike may come, is as devastating as the weapon itself. The Lightning II doesn't just win battles, it dominates minds. Behind every flight lies a bond forged in silence. F-35 pilots, across nations and oceans, share an unspoken brotherhood, warriors of the digital age. They train together, share tactics, and fly side by side, united by trust in a machine that connects them through unseen data streams. Every mission is personal. Every takeoff carries the weight of responsibility, not just for one nation, but for the allied world that depends on them. The jet may be advanced, but its true power comes from the human heart guiding it.
The F-35 is not the end, it's the foundation. Future war machines will build upon its intelligence and stealth, merging artificial intelligence, drone integration, and hypersonic coordination into a single network of power. The Lightning II already communicates with unmanned aircraft, guiding them like loyal wingmen. It's the first glimpse of sixth-generation warfare, human and machine fighting as one. The sky of tomorrow will belong not to the fastest jet, but to the smartest network, and the F-35 stands as the blueprint for that future. Every generation produces a weapon that changes the course of history. The Spitfire, the F-86, the F-15, and now the F-35 Lightning II. More than a machine, it's a symbol of global military power and human ingenuity. It embodies decades of research, sacrifice, and ambition, the dream of air superiority realized. Future pilots will read about this aircraft not as a tool of war, but as the defining mark of an era when technology and strategy fused into perfection. In the silent expanse of the modern battlefield, one sound endures, the faint roar of the Lightning II. It's not a symbol of conquest, but of deterrence. Its very existence prevents wars that might have been. The F-35 doesn't just fly, it watches, warns, and protects. Every time it takes to the sky,
It carries with it the weight of peace through strength. And as the world stares into an uncertain future, one question remains. If this is today's weapon, what will tomorrow's sky demand?